I think a real problem for myself and a lot of people, like when traveling, is that like your idea is to like, oh, I got to get the best picture. But like sometimes I got to stop myself and think like, what am I doing? Like I got to enjoy this first and then get the picture. Like that, what's that movie with Ben Stiller when the, I can't remember what it is.
When are you gonna take it?
Sometimes I don't. If I like a moment, me, I don't like to have the distraction of the camera. I just want to stay in it.
Stay in it.
Yeah, right there.
I saw you this time for real. I know that this is not a dream, no. I can see myself looking like an angel. This can't be true, I'm in denial.
Whoa, good afternoon, Hungarians, Polish people, and everyone else.
We are here in Esztergom.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but an hour and a half north of Budapest.
There's like the Danube River, you follow it up, and it's on the Danube River.
And here we're close to the little Danube, like a small river, and we're gonna take this path all the way into town, and
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah, this path actually is like the expert route. We saw some other tourists, they took the rookie route, which is straight into town. We're like going to like, I don't know.
Wilderness.
We're going into the wilderness and it's super nice, like the trees, everything like that.
There's ducks, there's houseboats,
Let's
and it's
go.
a nice day.
We may be only like 1.5 hours out of Budapest, but just then like we get to see like a whole different side of Hungary. You get to see like real, you know, not the city folk, you get to see the country folk and like how people live outside of the tourist area. It's the way to see it. You gotta see it. It's the only way to experience it.
I've been dead all along. I thought that I was wrong when I saw you, but now I know it's true. This time it's for real. Oh, this time I can feel you, feel you, feel you, feel you, feel you, feel you.
I did it. I juggled.
Didn't look like you did.
No, you could. I was doing it too quickly. You couldn't see.
One of the biggest attractions here in Esztergom is the Basilica, and it's the biggest church in all of Hungary.
Look, over there.
And it closes like really, really soon, and we're gonna try to get up there and inside, but we almost missed this like really narrow side alley that's supposed to take us all the way up.
No matter where you go in the world, there will always be one thing, and that is pigeons. Look at these things. You just can't hide from them. They're just chilling. They're just chilling on the side of the wall here. Guys, we got a big problem walking up these stairs. Some days, like, I don't know what it is. Is it the shoes? Is it the socks? But like, the socks just like fall down. The socks just fall down underneath my heel. And it's like, what do you do?
We made it to the Basilica, and it's a little bit windy, but it's so impressive. Can you guys see?
Okay, I guess this is like the front. This reminds me of like something like Greek, like these big pillars. And like literally, it was like a surprise when we walked by them. Like we got to take a second look of how like ginormous, how enormous, how super huge. You got to look at this. You got to
For
look.
scale, I'm gonna run up, and you'll see how small I am compared to the pillars.
That is how big these pillars are. They're huge. They're huge.
I saw you this time for real. I know that this is not a dream, no. I can see myself looking like an angel. This can't be true, I'm in denial. I've been dead.
Last year we spent some time in the Bavaria region of Germany, and seeing all the hills here and the little houses in the hills kind of reminds me of that time. And we did a lot last time we went, and I feel like we got a lot of recommendations on places that we should go to this time. And we have seen a lot of the capitals in Central Europe, but we didn't vlog, and so it almost feels like we have to do it all over again now.
Where's the wind coming from? You gotta know, you gotta be careful of the wind here. Where is it? I can't see the wind. So, right now we have the camera hooked up to the tripod with a microphone on top. So it's got like a nice sweet little setup, but there's 3 types of people that I figure like are around us at all times. There's a type of people, the first person wants to be in the camera. They jump in front of scenes, you know?
Those are fun because then they add to the video.
Yes, then there's the second type of person where, what was I gonna say? Okay, the second type of person is curious. And when you walk by them, they start talking about you. Maybe they start laughing at you. You don't know because they're speaking a different language. And then the third type of person actually gets mad. Why the hell is this asshole filming me? Or like sometimes they're in the shot, you know, and then they get mad. Or they just look at you like, what is he filming?
Or they like cover their face or something.
Yeah.
Which is understandable because they don't know where it's gonna end up.
We could be filming a porno right now and this is just the scenes in between. Okay, Felicia, this is important. We're here and Slovakia is right there.
Apparently, you get the best views of the basilica from Slovakia.
So now what we gotta do is we gotta walk across that bridge. But from what I can see right now, 5-minute walk?
I think it's gonna take a while. And it's cold.
It looks
And I
cool.
have gloves.
Yeah, it is actually getting cold. I think winter is coming.
And it sucks because we have a bunch of stuff in Canada that we could use right now, like gloves and jackets. And instead of buying it, we could ship it, but then it costs money to ship.
Yeah.
And it's like, meh.
I got a nice leather jacket that would be so perfect for Hungary. You don't even know how perfect it would be. How perfect is that jacket, Phil?
Is it warm? Whoa.
No, it's not warm, but it looks cool though. So Felicia thinks, well, no, I think it's gonna take 20 minutes to walk across that bridge into Slovakia.
I think it's going to be closer to an hour before we're actually in Slovakia.
I hope not. That's a long walk.
Well, we're high up. We have to go down along the river and across the bridge.
Okay, Felicia, what do we bet then?
We bet
1,000 push-ups.
no.
You have to eat a raw fish.
Ew. No, you have
You have to eat a fish's eyeball.
Ew, no. What can we bet? The timer starts now.
I thought that I was wrong when I saw you, but now I know it's true. This time it's for real. Oh,
Well, we're going to Slovakia.
I don't think I've ever walked to another country before. Can't do that in Canada.
Okay, so I cracked the case again today. This is Bridge Talk. Hashtag Bridge Talk. I cracked the case. Only tourists hold hands. So that's how you spot a tourist. If a couple's holding hands, they are tourists. Is this correct, Felicia? Did I make a great assumption? Like always.
I think he just says that because we don't normally hold hands.
What do you mean we don't hold hands?
I don't know. I don't think either of us likes to hold hands. We're not very affectionate in public.
That's not true.
In public?
Okay, when I met Felicia, I like to hold hands with like when you lace the fingers together, but Felicia doesn't like that. So you hold hands like just with like the hand. And it was kind of weird. So it's like I think we just stopped holding hands because we held hands different ways.
We made it to Slovakia and I lost the bet. It only took half an hour, but I thought it was going to take long because when you walk across the bridge, it looks like it's so short because you can just drive over. And I don't know, I lost.
So other than having like a big spa, like a big like resort water park here in this side of Slovakia, I read that it doesn't have much. But
This city.
in this city,
area,
yes.
Not the country. This city doesn't have much.
Ovo, I think. Something like that. Okay guys, interesting fact here for you. Some of you guys might know this, some of you might not. But this bridge connecting Esztergom to the city in Slovakia was destroyed in the war, I think around 1944, if I remember reading that sign correctly. And I guess it wasn't actually rebuilt until 2001. So this actually hasn't been here that long. And so like it wasn't as easy to cross the river. I guess there was boats though. You could take boats, but like, it's lucky. I guess it's cool for us. We get to walk across.
And I think that's another reason why North Americans are fascinated with Europe. It's because the borders are so close, and you know, you can travel to you could just cross a bridge and suddenly everything's in a different language, different currency, different foods, different culture. And like, I think that that's one of the things that I like the most about Europe too, actually.
You guys, just taking this view for a second, taking the back of Felicia's head. This is an amazing, oh, there's like a spider web on the camera. Just stay tuned for this picture of fabulousness. Powerade and vodka. After a long day of filming and seeing the sights, you need to refresh yourself with Powerade and Kalinka vodka. Okay, story time. Where me and Felicia met back in Edmonton, I went to a bar with a friend from work. We ran into some of his friends and we heard them talking in a different language. I asked my friend and they said that they're Polish. And said, oh, okay, cool, Polish. My dad's from Hungary. And what do? He says, Hungarian, we're brothers. And then we do the thing, you know? Hey, brother. So we've been reading a lot of comments about this Polish and Hungarian
brotherhood.
I'm reading a comment right now. There's a fresh comment at this exact moment. That's story time with Wes. So, we're back at the apartment now.
Yes. And it was a pretty good day. Like, we saw the biggest church. We went to Slovakia.
Yeah.
and yeah, the town Esztergom. It's really small, and I feel like tourists come during the day, and then when they leave, the town sort of shuts down. But we got some food and took the train, hour and a half back. Super tired.
But it was a great day, and we're gonna have a lot more great days. So follow along on our adventure through Hungary. Woo!
We'll show you all these little towns all over the place.
Adios, amigos. Until next time, until tomorrow, until another days.
And bye again? I have to learn bye in Hungarian.
Viszont látásra.
Viszont látásra.
There we go.
I like the Vidzenia better.
I saw you this time for real.
Okay, great news, guys. Absolutely fantastic news. I just found a cat. Oh, look, he's rubbing. He's rubbing against me.